So last month, my friend Greg announced to our group chat that he was officially going green. Now, Greg's always been a little extra. He's the guy who brings his own utensils to restaurants and once tried to compost in his apartment, which just resulted in a very confused landlord and one extremely traumatized goldfish. Anyway, he said his first big step was to stop driving to work. Carpooling? Public transit? No. Greg decided he'd ride a unicycle. Zero emissions, infinite style, he texted, which, to his credit, he actually embroidered on his work backpack. Week 1, Greg's daily commute became the highlight of all our lives. He'd send videos of himself wobbling down Main Street, office shoes in his backpack, helmet strapped on like he was going into battle. He claimed it was surprisingly efficient, though we mostly saw footage of him apologizing to pigeons and narrowly missing open manholes. He even started wearing a cape, because it improves aerodynamics, or so he insisted. The cape mostly just got stuck in his spokes, but Greg would not be deterred. But things started getting weird when Greg became obsessed with tracking his carbon footprint. He'd brag about every gram of CO2 he didn't emit, even offering unsolicited stats at lunch. Did you know, by unicycling, I've saved 17.3 kilograms of carbon this week? He'd say, while we tried to eat in peace. One day, his boss caught him in the parking lot, carefully measuring the depth of a single, wobbly tire mark in the dirt with a ruler. Greg explained, "It's for my records, I want to see my literal carbon footprint." Anyway, the next morning, our local newspaper ran a story, "Mysterious Deep Groove Appears on Maple Avenue, City Officials Baffled." There was even a photo of Greg, looking very proud, standing next to the world's deepest, loneliest tire track. When we asked him about it, he just grinned and said, "Guess I left my mark. Sure, I've reduced my carbon emissions. But now my carbon footprint is just one really deep tire mark."